Hello, hello, hello. You see the franchise right there. You see myself, JPJ. It's been a while since you've seen the two of us on here. Holidays and life and 18 or 19-hour time zone difference, that'll do it to you sometimes. But we are back. We are here. We decided that we were going to do something a little different just for this week to kind of come back because it's been a while since the two of us have been together and we've been on the Love Wrestling airwaves, as they say. We already have our pal Astrid in the chat saying hello, friends. Hello, Astrid. Lovely to see you. Thanks for hopping in already.
Hello, Astrid.
But I'll start it off with you. How the hell you been? Good to see you. It's been a while. Glad to see you. Glad we're back at this puppy. But how you been, man? How's life? How's the wrestling game treating you? How are things going in the world of the franchise?
Life is life. It's good. It's not really. Haven't been doing a whole lot. Just work and the parenting thing. Had to have my son for an extra week because my ex had COVID and all that fun stuff. But I didn't get it and he didn't get it, so that's always a good start. Otherwise it's just working and watching not enough wrestling for my liking.
Yeah.
I did binge watch
to a show.
Though, so that was fun.
Yeah, and you went to
it.
Yeah, and then you went to a show last night that I saw on the Twitter you were raving about. You had a good time there.
I didn't go because it's in a different state.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I thought you went. My bad.
I watched it on Fight. I did go to a show last month.
All right.
Yeah, so last month I went to PWA versus MCW. That was two bigger local promotions here, which was good. It was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. And as such, I got introduced to PWA, which is the show I watched last night. So
nice.
Anyone who has not seen Aussie Open versus the Velocities needs to YouTube that shit. I sent the link to JPJ earlier. He will watch it. And once he does, he will vouch.
Yes. And I will share it on the Twitter machine.
Correct. Meltzer's opinion doesn't mean much to a lot of people, but if it does, he dubbed it the best tag match of 2021. Go and watch it and you'll see why.
There you go. I want to say hi to our buddies in HCW Sports. They are in the chat saying it's good to hear that we are all good. And I patted up on there. Pluggo says the boys are back in town, and Pluggo was yelling at us all day. You better talk about Hook. You need to talk about Hook. I am. Well, here's the thing. When we were talking about this, we're like, oh, we'll hop on a half hour early. We'll kind of hit what we want to hit about Dynamite. But then I was thinking, like, it's been a while since we've been on here. Like, I've talked about it occasionally, AEW stuff on Beards and things of that nature. But it's been a while since we've heard from you. We got some stuff to talk about. We have the crowning of the TBS champion to talk about. We have Hook's debut and the way that they've just had Hook going. The MJF Punk thing we haven't heard your opinion on that much.
Oh, I've got some opinions on that shit. Don't worry.
Yeah, so, I'm kind of thinking, we got 25 minutes or so until Rampage starts, and then we'll definitely be in the watch-along mode talking about the show. So I kind of want, maybe we won't just go through Dynamite like we normally do. Maybe we'll just kind of hit all the stuff that we haven't really heard our opinions on together. Since the last time we got it, because I think the last time we did a show, it was last year. See what I did there?
Yeah.
It was last year. So, all right. I mean, I don't know if you have a specific topic you want to choose first to dive into, since, or we can just, you want to start with Punk and MJF? Do you think you want to go that way? You want to talk about Jade Cargill? What do you want to do?
I want to start. No. I want to start because I haven't been on since both matches went down. We had the hour-long time limit draw.
That as well, yeah.
Right? And then we had the sequel a couple of weeks later. Yes, everything's good. We're all good. Yeah. I'm fine. It's fine. That's my motto now. It's fine. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it is.
Not a bad motto to have.
No, I want to start with Hangman Daniel. Yeah, fuck, I nearly did it too. Jeez.
I do it.
Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Their first match.
The Hour. The Broadway. Talking about the Broadway.
Nope.
Not for you?
Nope.
Oh, all right. I liked it. The second one was vastly superior
Second
to me.
one was vastly superior.
Yeah, that's what
Much
I thought,
better.
but I also enjoyed the Broadway as well. So,
And for anyone out there thinking that I don't like long matches, I'm a New Japan fan. One of my favorite matches of all time is the Omega Okada draw. And where Omega won the title went for bloody an hour and 10 minutes. So, and I like both those matches. It just don't think it needed a draw. I would have been happy with Hangman winning in 58 minutes.
Well, that okay. So I'll agree with you there. I will agree with you there. Like I thought the way that they plotted out that match, where it was obviously very slow at the beginning, they were feeling each other out. Brian was doing the through the ropes, like being the asshole heel, things of that nature. And then they would have flurries here or there, but it was, it was a very slowly plotted beginning to middle of the match. When that thing started going, especially that last 5 minutes or so where Hangman, I will agree with you that I thought in that last minute they should have had Hangman win. Just in that last minute, 59 and change. Maybe they say 30 seconds left. He hits the buckshot and he wins with 10 seconds left, whatever. The crowd was ready for it. The crowd was ready for Hangman to win. I, sitting on my couch watching it, was like, Hangman should win this. He won the second one, which, again, like we both said, I thought was a far, far superior match to the first one. And he won the second one, so he did get that win. He did beat both Omega and Danielson. But I did, and if they always had a plan that they were going to have two matches, then it is what it is. Like that was part of the plan. Cool. AEW's earned that benefit of the doubt with me. That it's like, all right, cool. But I just think I don't know what Hangman had. I don't know. It was his first title defense.
That's where
I kind of feel like he probably should have won the first title defense.
Yes, agreed.
As opposed to. Don't get me wrong, going 60 minutes is impressive. It's something that doesn't happen a ton anymore. So it's impressive, especially with Danielson, who hadn't lost. Like, I get it, but he finally beats Omega, and then the very next week or 2 weeks later, whenever they did the thing, he beats Danielson, who Omega couldn't beat. That kind of just makes more sense than, all right, let's have another draw. Let's have Danielson have two draws early on.
Yeah.
And then we'll just have Hangman beat him 3 weeks later. It's like, okay, well, why didn't you just have him beat him the first time? And then if you really wanted to get a rematch, Danielson could have attacked him after. Or Danielson could have done something the next week dastardly that Hangman was like, you know what? I know I beat you, but F you. I want to kick the shit out of you. We're fighting again. And that's it.
Yeah.
And then you can have the second match and Hangman can win again. And that's it. 2 losses aren't going to hurt Bryan Danielson. He's Bryan fucking Danielson.
No.
So I do agree with you there. In general, though, I thought the match was good, though. I very much enjoyed the match.
Look, I enjoyed portions of the match, and the ending stretch was fantastic. I just didn't need to sit through, say, the best part of 40 minutes of not much to get the quality. But that's just my opinion. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I was going to say, Bobby has a good chat revolving around. So he says that he thinks Jade Cargill should do an open challenge and defend the TBS title that way, maybe to establish
much akin to the TNT. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted to transition into us talking about Jade Cargill. I mean, a lot of us thought early on that tournament in the title was being made for her. She obviously did end up winning it. But yeah, I wanted to talk about like how you thought that tournament played out. I know a lot of people, what happened is what we all thought and predicted was going to happen, but I still thought the tournament was very, very good. Jade Cargill, we've been saying it since she showed up. We've been covering the show. We've said since day one, she's been booked like a star. She looks like a star. She is a star. Yeah, she's green in the ring. It is what it is. But she's learning on the fly, and she looks the part, and she is the part of a star. It is what it is to me. Like, people can complain, there are some people that are like, I don't know if she's good enough in the ring to carry it. not every champion there ever was a great in-ring wrestler.
But in
Newsflash.
saying that, though, if you know you've got someone that is a physical specimen like Jade is, she is, she's got the physique, she's beautiful, she's everything you want, right? Look at Bianca Belair. Was she always the great in-ring worker she is? No, she had to work towards that. She's always been a great athlete, much like Jade is, but that comes with time.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is WWE has the PC. AEW, you've got to learn on live TV. It didn't hurt Britt Baker. It's not going to hurt Jade.
I agree. And we have Darren Amazing in there. Now that AEW has 2 women's belt, we need to see 2 women's matches on Dynamite. Amen, my friend. Amen. We need to see just women's matches, just more of them all across the board. Period. Yes. Period.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. And one other thing that I liked they did last week. I don't think you watch it regularly, but Dark.
I do not watch it regularly. I do not.
We had Jurassic Express as tag champs on the show.
Yeah.
Hangman Page as world champ on the show.
Wow.
Jade Cargill as TBS champ on the show.
See,
when was the last time you saw a show have those caliber?
Yeah.
Especially champion on a YouTube show.
Yeah. I mean, those are the heavy hitters. Those are the main.
And 2 of those, like the tag match and Jade's match, were what AEW like to call title eliminators. So if the non-champions win, they get a shot.
Yeah.
Obviously didn't happen, but
Yeah. Cody says, I've been saying for months that Dark and Elevation need to be more appreciated.
Yeah.
I don't watch them.
Doesn't mean they should be forgotten about.
Oh, no. I don't watch them regularly, but the episodes that I have watched, I have thoroughly enjoyed. I mean,
yeah.
And the wordsmith says, I mean, they have put Mox on Dark before as well. Speaking of Mox, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead. I'll let you do your thing first.
No,
because I know this is an
Mox was on there as world champion, and I know what you're going to say next, and I'm all about it.
Yeah, obviously this is a AEW centric show that we do here, but they did announce
Mox is an AEW roster talent.
Correct, even though they've announced at least maybe a return date for him. It will be on a GCW show because he is an AEW talent, but he is also the GCW World Heavyweight Champion currently. Yes. And they have a big show coming up at the end of January, the end of the month, a couple weeks from this weekend.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, I thought for sure it was going to be on a Saturday. They always run Friday, Saturday.
Sunday show.
What they usually do. That's why, But they are doing a live pay-per-view event, a fight event from the Hammerstein Ballroom.
It's going to break all their records.
100%. It's going to break the attendance record. It's going to definitely break the fight buy whatever they call fight buy pay-per-view buy record for them. But they announced that he is defending the GCW World Heavyweight Championship against Homicide, which So Mox, I don't know if we'll see him on AEW television before that. There were some rumblings that he was coming back soon. I don't know if that will actually be his first match back from getting a little bit of help for himself, and then we'll see him in AEW post that, or either way, we know he's coming back soon, which is a good thing because he is one of the top wrestlers in the world, and having him back on our television screens is a good thing. And that means that he's obviously got a certain level of help where he feels comfortable coming back and doing the thing, and he feels like he's in a good spot. So it's good news all the way around. So
normally I'd be like, I hope such and such is in the right space, mentally, physically, all that sort of stuff. But Mox is the sort of person where he does things on his own terms.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't rush back for anyone. I don't believe Renee would let him either.
Mm-hmm.
He seems one of those guys that is, the big bad, but when the wife raises the voice, it's yes, okay. He's obviously in the right headspace if he's agreed to this big match. So I'll have to watch it on delay because I Sunday in America means Monday for me, which means
Yeah.
work. Yay.
Brutal. Hey, maybe you'll be sick that day. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
Wow.
Be responsible. Be responsible.
I'd like to take the whole week off. It's my birthday week, motherfucker.
Oh, man. What the heck? Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
I'm looking forward to getting Mox back. Just in general.
100%.
Yeah.
All right. You said you had a lot of opinions on it. Let's talk a little CM Punk MJF.
Yeah.
Been going on for about a month now or so, a little over.
I think the last time we spoke was when they
was the main
promo.
promo, the first the Miz reference. That one that was the last show we did.
Good.
Yes.
Which was good.
Yes.
Which was good.
I personally, I'm a CM Punk mark. It's what I am.
Same.
MJF is damn good at what he does. There's been a few things that I've been like, about, but for the majority of this, I've been all right. I love there's certain things that, like they had that second promo where not the second promo. The second promo I felt like was kind of a dud. But they had the promo where they started talking about Piper and WrestleMania, the one from a few weeks ago. I like that one. I like that one. I thought that was pretty good. It was, but I did like how I like the dig about, you're a big fan of Roddy Piper. Well, last time I checked, Piper could main event at WrestleMania. Yeah, everyone knows that history of Punk, and that's one of the main reasons he wanted to leave and quit was because they didn't let him do that. So I thought that was a good dig. And then Punk, taking a dig at WWE saying, yeah, you want to go main event, buy one, get one free, 4-night special and get released. Like, go ahead, buddy. Yeah. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. We are going to talk about that because I am very, very happy with what I'm seeing with the Wardlow stuff. Very happy.
That right there, that is my issue with all of this.
Oh, Wardlow?
That right there.
The loss on Wednesday?
What happened this week is my issue with all of this.
Really? I thought it built.
I absolutely hated what they did this week. Did not like it at all.
Was it because he took 7 power bombs, including one through a table?
It made Wardlow look like a dickhead. If you can
it made MJF
power bombed him
like
5 times, and then he had his foot on him. He could have spoken to MJF and still kept his foot on there and won the match. No, he takes his foot off to walk over there. Why? It makes him look like a freaking idiot.
Well, MJF made him look like an idiot, which in the end.
But in saying that, it also puts Wardlow and MJF in front of people's minds rather than Punk and MJF.
So my thing is, going into this, and I still think it's the way it's going to be, is MJF is going to give CM Punk his first loss. That's what should happen here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But now when you add, so the event and the eventual bigger story of this was eventually, and we've been seeing it, Wardlow's been on TV every week for what seems like the last few months, just power bombing people to death, and I've loved every second of it. It's been incredible.
Yeah.
And he's getting over
Powerbomb Symphony now.
And the crowd's getting
babyface.
Yeah, he's over. The crowd has been building and building, rooting for it every week. And they have the Spears thing where he's like, "Don't do it," and MJF, "Don't do it." I do want to say hello to Throwback. He wanted to pop in and say hello. He's got an early morning, but yeah, man, thanks for hopping in. Always good to see you, my friend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So here in Massachusetts, where him and I reside, tomorrow, and this is Fahrenheit. I know you guys and the rest of the world basically are in Celsius, but we do Fahrenheit here because.
Are you going to tell me that it's freaking cold?
Tomorrow with the wind, it's supposed to be like in the negative teens. That's
I'm sorry,
like,
did you say negative?
Like negative teens with the wind chill. Yeah. It's going to be, I think the high tomorrow is 4 Fahrenheit. So the high is 4 degrees, but with the wind, because there's going to be wind gusts all day, they're saying if you're outside for more than like 5 or 10 minutes, you have a legitimate chance to get frostbite. That's how cold it's going to be. It's legit. Legit.
I've got to convert this shit.
So it's going to be 4 degrees with the wind, it's going to feel like -14.
4 degrees Fahrenheit is -15.56 Celsius.
Well, there you go. There you go.
-14. No, I want to put negative. -14 is -25. Dude, that's like death.
Yeah, that they literally, the news said this morning as I was driving into the shoot job, the news said this morning if that public health officials are telling people to not be outside for more than 10 minutes at a time tomorrow.
10 minutes. 10 minutes
outside, like direct outside for 10 straight minutes. They are saying
Motherfucker, I ain't
anything
going
over
outside
10
for 10
minutes.
seconds if it's that cold.
Yeah, they're saying anything over 10 minutes, you have legitimate chance that you could hurt, like you could get hurt. that's what they're saying.
No,
and
freezing.
they're also saying
cold
if you took a bucket of water and you threw it up in the air, it would freeze.
It'd be frozen before it hit the
ground.
ground.
Yeah.
I've seen videos and shit that's happened. I didn't know that. Is
So-
that a regular thing in Boston?
No, I mean we get some days that are a little crazy here or there. Like this past week, earlier on this week, it was 2 degrees.
Yeah.
It's 2 degrees, but there was no wind though, so it was just cold.
Yeah.
This is going to be cold, but the
And
wind is going to murder people. So it's like
That's sad.
it's like a combination of things. But I digress. I'm going to be inside all day. So I'm driving to Buffalo, New York in the morning. But anyway,
Is it going to be worth it?
no, we're going to lose. But I'm going to pretend we're going to win.
Confident Patriots.
I'm going
supporter.
to, hey, I trust Bill Belichick with my life. That's not true. I trust Bill Belichick to the end of time. I would not be shocked if we win. Just we have not been playing well. We've lost 4 out of 5. It is what it is. But Buffalo is Buffalo. They will probably choke and will somehow win. That's just what happens. But either way. Anyway, MJF and Punk.
I don't, just quickly, I don't watch NFL because I don't understand it.
Yeah.
But a mate of mine said that I'm a Packers fan. How are they going?
They're the number 1 seed in the NFC. They got the bye week. They get the week off.
There you go.
They got the week off. Cody, you're trusting Hurts with your money tomorrow? I don't bet against Tom Brady because for 20 years he proved to me that he just wins and wins and wins. And he did it last year too. I don't bet against Tom Brady. However, I do think Philadelphia has a really damn good chance of upsetting them tomorrow.
Ooh,
Just saying.
the Eagles.
The Eagles, I hate the Eagles.
Anyway.
Not because of them, but Philadelphia, trash. But it's fine. But so the Wardlow thing is really the thing that bothered you the most. So not any of the promos or like you haven't. It was really just the way that they made Wardlow kind of take that L.
Well, not the fact that he took the L, it was how he took the L, and it was Punk was fucked. That roll up was not good. He was wrecked.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean, he took
was
7 power
physically
bombs.
spent.
He took 7
Hey,
power
including
bombs,
the
and
one
one
through
of
the
them was
table.
through. Yeah. So 7 in the ring, and then 1 through a table.
Yeah.
I have seen the video on social medias of how it was basically identical to when Bret Hart beat Diesel with the Shawn Michaels. Like it was basically an identical angle, like the way they played it out, except Diesel didn't give Bret Hart 7 power bombs. He only probably gave him 1 and then went up for a second. But
Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed that Wardlow dominated someone of the caliber of Punk. That part to me was fine. It just the MJF getting in his ear and him still listening, and it just makes me want Wardlow to turn on MJF more than it wants me to see MJF. That's what this was to me.
I can see that because everybody wants Wardlow to turn on MJF, but the focus of the story should be, and this is where I was kind of going with that, is Cody says, could we see Wardlow cost MJF the match against Punk?
I hope not, because then it makes Punk look like a dipshit. And I don't think Punk
I don't know.
needs to
I
beat
just
MJF.
feel like MJF should beat Punk. That's just kind of how I feel about it. So
MJF should beat Punk, and MJF should beat Hangman at the
yes, that's how this should go. You should get the win against Punk, and then Hangman should be the guy that eventually takes that title off of Hangman.
And then you've got 18 months from now to build Wardlow up to take the title off MJF.
There you go. So you can do it. You can do it that way if you want, or however you want to do it. That I think that's the way that things should go. But when you add the wrinkle of Punk in here, and again, this could just be a one-off. He's fighting Spears next week, so maybe Wardlow costs Spears the match next week, or some. There's some sort of miscommunication. Punk gets the victory over Spears, and then that continues the dynamic between MJF, Spears, and Wardlow, while Punk keeps on getting the best of MJF. And then, however it goes is however it goes. But I can see. I thought the way that they did it at the end, when you weren't really thinking about Wardlow losing, all you were thinking about was just beat the shit out of MJF, like hit him, like fight him, So I could see the loss kind of just getting kind of lost in the shuffle. No pun intended, like getting lost in the shuffle and kind of people not remembering it so much, because you remember the aftermath of, like, especially when MJF like pushed him a little bit and you were like, oh my God, knock his head off. And then Spears was like, no, it's fine. And he kind of did what he had to do. But all right, it's about 9:58. So we're a couple minutes away from Rampage. So we'll be doing the thing.
Did you enjoy Battle of the Belts?
I did, for the most part. Yeah, I did. I thought it was good.
Short
thing is
3-match show.
Well, yeah, and here's my thing. I don't mind the hour shows. I don't mind stuff like that. My thing, I look at Battle of the Belts like I look at, that was like their version of Clash of Champions. Yeah. Right? It should be longer than an hour. It should be longer than an hour. I felt like that should have been at least an hour and a half. 2 hours, maybe.
I'm just reading what someone put on Twitter that Roman said to Seth. It's fucking hilarious.
What is it?
You're not even the biggest star in your household. If I wanted to main event the Royal Rumble, I'd call your wife.
Wow. That's good stuff right there. As Vince would say, that's good shit, pal.
That's cold, and it's so good. Oh.
See, here's my thing with that. Again, we're talking about WWE. When it comes to that,
well, this has just become a second between two beard show, really.
Yeah, whatever. That match is going to be great. Roman and Seth are going to absolutely murder that match at the Rumble, right? My thing is, it
Seth's a Raw guy.
Well, yeah. But another thing. Oh, and we got Asher. Did someone say B2B? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Also,
Pluggo's got to look at me.
Seth and Roman, they have fought before, but it's been a while. They're both completely different characters now. I just feel like this is a big time match, which they're treating it like a big time match. But I just feel like this is like a super duper big time match that you shouldn't just put together 3 weeks before the Royal Rumble. I think this is a match you could have built to over a longer period of time, where people would be like, oh shit, I want to see Seth and Roman fight. I don't know. That's what
I just don't like the vibe that Seth may win.
Yeah, I did not hear that until you told me that pre-show.
I've heard it a lot.
I just assumed that Roman is just winning it until forever, until I feel like there's a guy that can take it from him.
Whatever.
Like what?
I don't watch WWE anymore much, so I really don't care. If Seth wins, then whatever.
WWE, I mean, I like Seth. I have no problem. This is not about Seth being WWE champion. I got no problem with Seth being WWE champion. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
just doesn't make sense. But again, we are talking about WWE, so
no, we are watching Rampage, and it's Bay time. How good's that look with Britt next to him? That's solid. Are you a fan of Britt with this group?
I'm a fan of him and Britt on screen together. Yes.
You know what this gives me? It gives me Triple H Stephanie vibes. It really does.
Yep.
Granted, Britt can obviously wrestle and Steph couldn't do much, but
so my thing is, is Britt officially part of this?
Looks like it, but I don't know what that means for Jamie and Rebel.
But I agree, Astrid. I love seeing them together on screen.
Yeah.
If you've been a wrestling fan for a long time, power couples on screen have been a thing forever.
They're it.
Yes. When they're done correctly,
Yes.
it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Yeah. His
Adam
pop
Cole
is huge.
is so over.
Well, the pop tonight wasn't that great because the crowd on this week was pretty ordinary. And Trent, since he's been back, is jacked.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
He just looks angry with the short hair, and he looks ripped. I don't like that they've given him his surname back, though. Sometimes one name just works.
Oh, do they refer to him as Trent Beretta now?
Yeah, he just did. But he introduced him. He was like, Trent, with a question. And he went, Beretta. And I'm like, no, just leave it as Trent. Question
Just leave
mark.
it as Trent, yeah.
Yeah, that's their gimmick. It's their gimmick. It's good to see Wendy Chu. I mean, Orange Cassidy is in Trent's corner. That's nice.
Don't start. Don't start.
Why?
Don't
I want to
start.
start. I want to start. It's the same damn character. Except one's a
lady.
woman and one's
one's a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I like both equally, just saying.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very much intrigued by the Wendy Chu character. Very much intrigued.
Yeah. I enjoyed I don't watch NXT anymore, but I enjoyed the fact that she was wrestling in a onesie. That's funny.
Yeah. And I loved her offense when she reared up and did the actual offense in the match. I was like, oh, all right.
Dude, I can't believe they wasted Karen Q sitting in that chair for so damn long.
Yeah, that's really that's really.
She can obviously wrestle, man.
Well, I see. So that to me tells me that was a Triple H idea.
Yeah,
and I'm sure he had a plan or an end game of sorts of how that was going to go. And then they were like, "Well, we're changing NXT, so that's not happening." So
yeah,
and he was like, "All right, well, cool."
Since Trent's been back, his suplexes have been real tight, real good. I can't wait for Kenny to come back, and then we get
Kenny and the Bucks
versus the Elite.
Yes, dude. That's
giving me life thinking about it.
Yep, that's where we're heading, So
yeah, and then we're going to get Red Dragon versus the Bucks.
Yep,
and then we're going to get Cole and Omega singles. Oh, dude, that's Nick Jackson's lost the plot. I don't know what the hell is he wearing.
He just tries to up himself as much as he can every week.
Do you reckon his wife looks at him and goes, "Really?"
Probably. He probably wants to. He probably wants to be like, "How ridiculous do I look?" And she's like, "You look absurd." And he's like, "Thank you."
But when you're bringing in as much money as he probably is, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No. He is wearing, that is a fishnet top of sorts.
It is a legit blue fishnet top. Oh, yeah, Statlander's on this show. Happy days. I love Statlander.
Yeah, she's a good one. I still say that her match with Britt was easily Britt's best.
At All Out?
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I almost threw my brother-in-law out of my house on Sunday night because he said their match at All Out was okay. I said, okay. He goes, yeah, it was all right. And I go, get out of my house.
Yeah, get out of here. Okay is a dramatic understatement.
My brother-in-law, right? He's not a huge, he's a wrestling fan, but he doesn't, he won't pay for AW Plus on Fight or any of that stuff like I do. But he knows that I download everything. So he drove an hour and a half from his house to mine with a hard drive, and I put all his shit on there, which is fine. But I'd already given him some over Christmas. And he's always asking me questions about AEW because he likes certain characters, blah, 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 whatever. And I said, dude, when I gave it to him at Christmas, I said, watch All Out from start to finish. I know you don't like watching the pay-per-views because they're so long, but start to finish, watch All Out. It's a real good show. He said Britt versus Statlander was just okay. And he said the cage match was decent.
Decent.
Decent. Just decent.
Just decent.
Decent.
All right. Well, it ain't for everybody, I guess. I don't know. To each their own.
If he wasn't the father of my two nieces, I would have kicked him square in the head.
Just like Adam Cole just did to Trent.
Yep.
I believe you're probably a little in front of me because you don't have commercials either, correct? You don't get commercials when you do that stuff? So I'm going to have
commercials. I think it does have.
Okay, I was going to say I'm going to have commercials where I'm not going to be seeing what you're seeing potentially.
I guarantee
you. I know on Dynamite you don't have commercials.
No. So you'll go picture in picture in a minute. I've got straight through right now.
Yeah, so I'm a little behind you, but yes, we'll be going picture in picture. Yeah, about right now.
Yeah. I'm a touch ahead of you. I remember when Rampage first started. I think it was like second or third episode. They, because it was taped, obviously, played the whole show through. The show went for like 35 minutes.
Yeah, because there's no
when the main event was starting. When the main event was starting in America on TV, it was finished on my feed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I went on Twitter and I was like, "Oh, such and such, won the main event," and everyone's like, "Hasn't even started yet," and I was like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, you're like, "Oh damn it, sorry guys, didn't mean to do that."
Like, was it legit? I didn't know. So happy that Martinez is.
Oh yeah, that was another thing we could have talked about. What a huge get for them. Veteran.
I'm interested to see where they go with that.
Yeah, veteran who is ready to be on TV regularly, has been forever, but she can also teach the young wrestlers. Oh my! It's just more veterans is never a bad thing. So
no, and they've picked a good starting spot with Rosa.
Yeah, 100%. And then we got Ashford saying Puerto Rico representing. She's happy for her. Yeah.
Gee, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. The Latina's happy. I'm shocked.
Oh, AEW Upper. See, I'm getting a commercial for AEW Upper Deck cards right now. Trading cards.
I remember Upper Deck when I was in primary school.
Yeah, well, Upper Deck is making AEW cards. You can go tbs.com/AEW Upper Deck.
There you go.
I used to collect baseball cards when I was younger, when that was a thing. The Upper Deck, the Tops. Tops, Upper Deck. There was one more.
Oh, that was nice. I used to collect football cards, Australian rules football, that is, as a junior. Ooh. Now I strangely collect Lego.
All right.
As a 35, nearly 36-year-old man, I collect Lego.
Very nice deadlift German by Trent.
Oh yeah, that's what I was oofing about 5 minutes ago.
That's what it feels like. I'm like, what am I, like 10 seconds behind, 15 seconds behind?
Nah, I think it's like 30, 40 maybe. I can't believe people keep saying, I can't believe Adam Cole left NXT for what he's doing now. Like, there is not a place for Adam Cole in NXT 2.0 anyway, so don't give me that crap.
Yeah, I agree. And then for me, it's also like, again, we get into this thing where it's like, he made
that sort of shit.
He made the decision to go there. So that was the decision he wanted to make.
Yeah.
So just because it might upset you, I don't understand.
Sorry, man.
It's just like,
I don't begrudge anybody for wanting to work. If they've got the ability to go and apply their trade where A, his girlfriend works, and B, all of his best friends now work.
Yeah, like, literally.
Kyle and Bobby are all there now. Like, why try and begrudge someone for that? Just because it's, you might not like AEW, but Adam or Tyson or Tyler, whatever his name is, Tyson, I think, did what's best for him as a human being, and good on him.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, and as Ashford says, he won't get randomly released either. So
I'd like to think not. He will.
That's gotta be a benefit.
He will hopefully win the world title at some stage.
Oh, I would think so. I actually, and I'm not gonna take credit for this because a buddy of mine, we were chatting some AEW Wednesday when we were watching Dynamite. He actually predicted that Adam Cole will be the one that wins the TNT title off of Cody. That's what.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Said down the line. Ooh, that was gnarly.
I'm looking forward to that mixed tag match too.
Oh, mixed big time. Yes, I was very excited about that. That should be good.
Yeah.
Do you think that Britt is here with them forever, or do you think she's just here with them through the mixed tag, and then they go?
No, I hope it's a permanent thing.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker! You'll see why I said that in a minute. Literally. No, I hope it's a thing. I hope she stays with the new era when the Bucks and Kenny go their way.
Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good match.
Yeah, real good. I mean, there's two real Trent's been good for a long time. For a long time.
Underrated.
Very
underrated.
Good.
That was such an underrated tag team when they were in Japan too. I love Ricky Starks on commentary, man.
He's very good. I have mine low so the audio doesn't come through, so I can't.
Ditto. I've got mine in my headphones. You shouldn't hear it anyway, but
yeah, Ricky Starks has been a welcome addition to the booth.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't the greatest match at Battle of the Belts, but I was glad that he was in a match.
Yep. I would like to see him wrestle more. I don't know if they're taking it easy with him because of the neck still, or
I think he might be.
Yeah.
If that is the case, that's fine.
Oh, of course. I mean, Stone Cold didn't wrestle for a long time when he was going through the neck stuff. He would just beat the shit out of McMahon every week. Ooh, that was gnarly.
I really enjoyed Cole's match with Atlas last week too.
Yeah, until the knee injury. I thought it was very good.
I know. Unlucky. Atlas looks good, man.
Atlas is very good. He's very, very good. When they gave him that little on NXT, when they gave him that little shine for like a month or when he first got there, they kind of gave him some shine.
Oh,
that was close. That cartwheel DDT that he does from the top rope, that's one of the best finishers I've seen in a long time. Yeah. Incredible. The first time I saw him do that, I was like, I was like, whoa, that was cool as hell. And like you said, he does it so clean. Oh, they're brawling. Brawling.
Did you see the DDT from last night's show that I was watching?
No, not yet.
The clips are all over Twitter, man. You had to have seen
it. Wait, the DDT.
The shooting star into the DDT.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I'll watch it once we get off here.
No,
I haven't seen it. I swear.
No, it's not from the match I sent you. It's from last night's match, which is not on YouTube. I'll have to find it and
That was a hell of a match. That was a hell of a match right there by those two. That was real good.
Yeah. Poor Shaza McKenzie. She got COVID, I think.
Really? That's sad.
Yeah.
So we have Sean Spears versus Andrew Everett coming up next. So
she's got COVID. Damn, that sucks. No, I'm gonna find this clip and I'm gonna tag you in it right now because I can.
Word.
Jake Atlas, man. He looked good. I'm happy he's getting a bit of shine.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, I haven't, and like Bobby, our buddy Bobby in the chat also, he says he's a fan of Jake Atlas. Us too. I haven't looked into reports or read anything about how severe that knee injury is. It looked like he blew it out. I mean, he couldn't put any weight on it. Couldn't finish the match.
He said he wouldn't be, wouldn't be long.
All right. Well, I hope not, because he's a very he's a very talented guy. I would like to see them do a lot with. Speaking of injuries, what do we think of when you first saw the Ray Phoenix from last week?
I was convinced that thing was snapped in half.
Right? That was goodness gracious.
And then I read like the next day, it's like, oh no, this
not even a fracture.
I'll be back in
a few weeks.
It's like,
What?
sorry, what? Are you made of rubber?
That thing was bent behind him, like in the way it's not supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. Oh, I found it.
It was from the show you were watching. There was a shooting
Show that I
shooting
watched last
star
night. Yeah,
into the DDT.
you'll see.
Like, I'm trying to envision what you're telling me here.
And
And I'm like, am I envisioning? So right now, do you have a commercial? You don't have a commercial right now?
No, I have a commercial right now.
Okay. All right. I was going to say.
I have commercial right now.
So you just don't get the picture in pictures.
No, it goes straight through. But the women will have generally on Rampage. What happens if it's a 3-match card for Rampage? What happens on Fight generally speaking?
Yeah.
They'll open with a men's match. They'll have picture in picture, which goes straight through on Fight. The women will go second generally. They'll have an ad break and we'll get an actual commercial where I can't see anything.
Gotcha.
But the Rampage logo. And then the main event, if it's a men's match, will have picture in picture and that'll go straight through too. It drives me nuts. Why do the women always get the commercially thing? But yeah. Watch that clip now.
All right. Hold on, man.
Do it. Do it.
Watch the clip, he says. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, no more commercial. We got
I still
Thunderosa.
got one.
I got Thunderosa. Rose is talking about Mercedes.
Well, I do agree with you, though. I think that is a very good feud for her to start with, for sure.
You know what surprises me about that?
The Mercedes Martinez Thunder Rosa?
No. Mercedes Martinez in general in AEW.
What?
It shocks me that Impact didn't lock her down.
It's true. It's
true.
True.
They had her win the Knockouts Knockdown tournament. How do they not sign her? I don't get it.
Yeah, very bizarre. Well, maybe if she had competing offers, maybe AEW just out-offered Impact, and she was like, all right, well,
maybe
I've
she
been doing
felt
this for
bad
20 years.
choosing
I'm taking the bag.
Well, maybe she felt bad for choosing NXT over AEW originally or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Spears is so underrated.
Very good.
He looks better with a longer beard, though.
As opposed to the scruff. Oh, is this Wardlow?
Yeah, I don't like the...
Is Wardlow coming on here?
Yeah. I'm not sexually attracted to men, but Wardlow is
Wardlow's a handsome bastard. He's a handsome bastard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was watching Dynamite, and I had a friend over who does not watch wrestling, a lady friend.
Yeah.
And when Wardlow was in there, she was like, oh, yeah, he's a good-looking guy. And I was like, yeah. I was like, he's also massive. He's a massive individual.
Yeah. Yeah.
Making an AEW debut, Andrew Everett. He was an Impact. Was he an Impact guy at some point? I think Bobby said something. Yeah, Bobby said it. Yeah, he says, I like Andrew Everett. I've watched all those matches on Impact. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Ashton, I assume you're talking about Wardlow's theme or Spears?
I like both.
I do too.
Spears has got Spears has got a good one.
Wardlow's is like a new metal-ish, just like a super like heavy song.
Yeah.
Okay, she was referring to Spears, but she also likes Wardlow's as well. Whoa.
Yeah, I think Andrew Everett was in a tag team with someone
Oh.
Connors, maybe.
It's over real quick.
Yeah, no messing around. I like Spears. I just don't understand this whole getting this.
What a pinfall that was.
Lord.
That was a great pinfall. That was a great
just
pinfall by Spears. He was just like slowly, just like, all right. Just like leaned on him a little bit.
Yeah. I don't understand this whole hit him with a chair, get orgasmic thing. That's a bit weird.
Well, he's the chairman.
Yeah.
It's a nice jacket on Wardlow.
It's a nice everything on Wardlow.
It's a nice jacket.
He's a dapper son of a bitch. I like listening to him talk out of character too. He's just so chill. He's
Wardlow?
just a relaxed person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't call him punker. That's weird.
So it's going to be Spears and Punk this Wednesday on Dynamite, or next Wednesday, I should say.
They announced that, yeah?
Yeah, they announced it.
Yeah. Yeah, the chairman people. I have to like Spears. It's by default. He's married to an Aussie.
There you go. I was a big fan of the Perfect 10.
Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, I was a big fan. I liked him. He got those 2 pops, that specifically that first pop at the Rumble. He deserved that.
Where he came out as number 10, yeah.
Yeah, he got that over. He was a big
Everyone
dude.
knew it was coming too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone was waiting for it. And it happened. It was like, yes! Everyone, that whole place erupted. He came out. He was definitely living up to the moment. He was strutting his stuff.
Wardlow in the background of this is fantastic. He's just like, whatever, dude.
Did Spears just say something about a one move wonder? Like a dig at Wardlow?
I think so. Wardlow's like, yeah, man. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Wardlow's like, can we go? Can I get out of here? Like, I don't want to be here.
No. Keeping in mind, this is the same night that he obliterated CM Punk.
Yeah. Yeah, Wardlow's like, cool. Yep. You did it. Wardlow's going to be when he finally turns on MJF, massive star. Massive star.
Wait till you see what's next. I don't like these 2 goofs. Fuck, this is funny.
I like the I don't mind him.
I like Bowens. I think
Bowens. Well, here's the thing. Bowens, I think, is going to be a single star eventually. I don't see that in Caster, but them as a unit with the Acclaimed, I very much like the act. Obviously,
have you ever
the
watched
stupid thing happened with Caster? That he got punished
have
for.
You, yeah. Have you seen any of Bowens's vlog with his partner?
No. I've seen some pictures and stuff. Yeah. He's
Some
a very funny, charismatic individual, Bowens.
Yeah. He's so relatable. That's the thing.
Wait, who's the guy being Sting? Is that somebody we're supposed to know?
I don't know. That's what I'm curious about.
I mean, that's a big spot for them, though. They're the number 1 ranked tag team right now, currently. And they're going to face
that's not saying
Sting
much because the record's restarted.
It's true, but they're facing Darby and Sting. Like, that's a good spot to be in. That's a good spot to be in.
Why did the women not get intros? Boo! Oh, that street fight was dope.
Oh, real good, real good.
Shit!
Yes,
that was good.
That was real good.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Oh yeah, Red Velvet, Statlander.
I love Layla, man.
She's Layla great. Hirsch. Well, they had the promo that they did on Dynamite where Layla was giving Statlander some shit. So
Yeah, she's heel turn coming for sure.
yeah, I think
And
so.
you know what? Much like Serena Deeb, I'm here for that. Because Hirsch is a legit badass. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but Statlander should be the one to beat Jade.
Okay.
You know, she's got the size. It's believable.
What's this? Nyla, Penelope, and the Bunny?
Yep. Statlander versus Hirsch the other week on Rampage was a good match.
Yes. Yes, it was. Hirsch is great.
Yes,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Statlander is too, obviously, but Hirsch is really good. Hirsch is very, very
good. Very good. I like that Allie's wrestling a lot now too. Sorry, I just can't call her the Bunny. I really can't. It's always going to be Allie. Penelope's gotten so much better too.
I was just going to say, yeah, you like Penelope's gotten a lot better. I haven't seen, again, I don't watch Dark and Elevation regularly. I haven't seen a ton of Red Velvet since the Cargill stuff. But yeah, Penelope has improved greatly. The Bunny is good. Nyla Rose, solid. But Statlander's great. Hirsch is great.
That's the problem with AEW now. It's not the talent in the division that's lacking. It's they need the booking /
yeah. Well, I hope a second women's belt is not a bad thing. So it's more opportunity for the women to be on television. They just got to start,
giving them more matches.
Giving them more. Yeah, there should be at least two on Dynamite and one on Rampage. Minimum. Yeah.
Well, the one we got on Dynamite this week, no. I've liked all the Sheeta and Deeb stuff.
Oh, that was just
having on Dynamite.
That was just Deeb taking control.
I like Deeb as a heel, though. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know. I wanted them to have another classic. That's what I was hoping for, was another classic.
Yeah, they will eventually.
Yeah,
maybe at Revolution.
I do think now, especially if Sheeta is off TV for a while, if they play it up, the injury, I
wouldn't surprise me if they've written her off, so she's going to take some time off with Kenny. Since he's off.
Wait, are they?
Well, they're together as far as I know.
Oh, really? I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
No, I've read it a little while ago. I assume that's still a thing.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard. That was a while ago.
Rock and roll.
Whether it's still the thing.
I agree with you, Bobby. I do as well. Like Penelope Ford and the Bunny. I think they're.
I like Penelope and Allie. or as Allie calls her, Penelope.
Penelope. Do you know what that's from?
No.
Okay. Again, I don't know if this is what it's from. All right. So, have you ever heard of the movie Super Troopers?
Yeah.
Okay. So that comedy group that does that, they're called the Broken Lizard Gang. That's like their comedy group. Yeah. They have multiple movies. So Super Troopers was really their first big hit for obvious reasons. Dominant movie, very good movie. They did a movie. Yeah, right. Yeah. They did a movie called Club Dread. And it was their second movie after, it was their first movie after Troopers. And I really like it. It's my
personal favorite. Was that about some sort of holiday resort?
They go away, yes. And Bill Paxton is an old like Jimmy Buffett-esque singer.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
It's like a comedy. It's not really scary at all, but it's like a comedy horror, whatever. Like people start dying on the island, getting murdered, and things like that. But it's
like
based
a scary
on
movie type of spoof type thing.
Yes, but it's not as over the top. Like it's more, you know what I mean? It's not exactly like Shaun of the Dead. If you've seen Shaun of the Dead, it's not that much horror-y. It's more like campy horror-y, but like more funny than. But anyway, one of the main characters, one of the Broken Lizard Gang, plays a guy with an accent who has a very thick accent. I forget the country, so I'm not going to pretend like I remember. But he meets a girl named Penelope, and he falls in love with Penelope, and he calls her the whole movie when he looks at her name tag and goes, Penelope. He calls her Penelope. So I don't know if that's what it's from. I'm just assuming because I've never heard it said that way besides in reference to that movie. So
as far as I'm aware, oh, nice. She doesn't call her that on TV. I've only heard her, Ellie call Penelope that on a YouTube, a vlog or whatever it's
All
called.
right. Well, if you haven't
See?
seen that movie, you should go.
Ad, a commercial, and I can't see shit.
Oh, see, I
Women's
got
match.
picture. I got picture in picture right now.
Commercial, can't see shit.
Wow, that sucks.
Women's match.
Astrid says
every
it's
fucking
also
time.
Penelope poop.
Penelope.
Penelope-
Maybe it's
Penel-
Penelope that
Pen-
I'm thinking of. Maybe
Penelope?
it's right. Yes. Maybe
So it's not Penelope.
Yes. Well, no, it might be Penelope.
Where the hell did you get
It's one or the
Penelope
other.
then from?
Fuck, do I know?
Well, you need to watch Club Dread though.
I need to watch lots of movies if you ask.
I know,
me.
but Club Dread is legit. That's a good movie. It's
Yeah?
very good.
Oh,
yeah, I
I'll get
love
it.
it.
I'll
It's
get it.
hilarious.
Penelope. Yes, thank you, Astrid. That is correct.
Penelope.
Astrid's a vlog watcher. I knew that. She's mentioned that to me before.
The show has.
They're
We're
all-
already more than halfway through here. See, now I have a full
Yeah.
commercial where I can't see anything, but I had
Now
picture
I'm
in
back to-
picture.
Now I'm back. Now I'm back to natural baby face Nyla Rose choke
You know what-
slamming Red Velvet through the ring.
What the hell?
I don't know. Weird.
How's that? How does it? What?
Weird. I've got no idea. That's a hill I'll die on. Nyla Rose is a natural baby face.
You think
Go and
so?
look at her Twitter. Go and look at her Twitter, man.
Yeah, her
She
Twitter's
is
great.
Baby
Yeah,
face.
her Twitter's great.
She is just a naturally funny human being. And she's also gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
She was green when AEW first started.
I think we've just gotten accustomed to people having the PC
Ooh.
where they can go there and
Yeah.
train 6 days a week and then wrestle and stuff like that. Like sometimes you get, what do you think independent wrestlers do? They learn as they go, they learn in the ring. They have matches on little small shows and they learn,
But I said this as, nice.
That was a hell of a
as
close
Ty
one.
Con. Yeah. I said this when Ty was getting ready to fight Britt at All Out. Some people just learn better in different scenarios.
Yeah.
Like Ty didn't like the reps of the PC. She preferred to learn in ring on Dark and Elevation. Whereas the spider crab. Oh man, she's gonna kill Penelope. Penelope. Here comes Ellie.
Oh.
I love how Statlander does that spider crab.
Yeah. It's gnarly.
No. Oh, that was solid. Oh yeah, Vicky Guerrero. I forget about her.
Yeah, Statlander is so good. Blue Thunder Bomb. I'm a little behind, obviously, but Blue Thunder Bomb looked good.
How much did Ellie blade during the street fight? That
was, man, her whole that was.
Woo-hoo. And then the thumbtack spot too. Wowee.
Oh, all right. So Hirsch takes the pinfall.
Yeah.
So that's going to create more
friction. That's
friction
gonna be
between Statlander and Hirsch. So it seems to me that Hirsch is going to turn on Statlander.
I'm here for that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm here for do they has there been a relationship, like a friendship established on a different, or is it just?
First I heard of it was when they had a match the other week and they're like, oh, it's two friends against each other. And then Statlander beat her and then Hirsch slapped her hand away and that was that.
Yeah. I'm very, very, I like Ethan Page a lot. A lot.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan that he's had 2 title opportunities and lost both, but the match with Cody was at least good.
I was there.
Very good. Where?
No, wait. I saw him fight for a title. Who did he fight? No, I saw him fight Sammy Guevara. I was at the Sammy Guevara and him.
Yep.
I was in the Boston Dynamite.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on Archer versus Hangman?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. As a filler,
I-
yeah.
Yeah.
I,
It's a big
I'm
it's a
not-
big return for Archer. He's a monster of a man. It's Hangman's gonna win, but it's a good opponent. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Nice little easy victory on to the next thing.
Ricky's wearing a Garth Brooks t-shirt.
Is he?
Yes.
What a heel. What a heel wearing a Garth Brooks t-shirt. I agree, Ashford. I
We're
think
gonna-
it is a good filler feud. It's a
Yeah.
Archer
Are we
obviously.
going to get Jay Lethal versus Ricky Starks? Yes, please.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great match. Let's get Lethal, bro.
Yeah. Seeing Lethal just makes me want to say that I really like what they're doing with the ROH/Impact stuff.
Oh yeah, the kind of like not invasion, but like kind of yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like
The
PCO
old
signed with
OG
Impact
Kingdom,
now,
the old Kingdom, and
yeah, the OGK. They beat the shit out of D'Lo.
yeah.
Taven and
PC,
Bennett are
PCO
really good,
was
man.
obviously there, and
He
Vinny,
signed with
right?
Impact now.
Yeah.
Vincent.
So what? It was Vincent, PCO, and then like Taven and Bennett and Kanellis, right?
Yeah, and Maria. Yeah,
Yeah.
OGK. Yeah.
Taven is he's a local boy. He's from my parts of my parts.
Spencer
around here.
spoke with him. Reckons he's really, really good dude.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I've had I've seen him at these shows, Ring of Honor shows. So, but he's usually the local shows around here. He talks to a lot of people. He does all this stuff like because he's from around here. So he'll have like the cheering section for him and things of that nature. No, and all my interactions with him, super nice dude, super nice guy.
Yeah, oh, good.
Bennett too, Bennett as well.
Yeah, he's a misunderstood dude, man. Mike Bennett.
Oh, we got Bobby in the chat saying he's going to the AEW Universal Studio tapings tomorrow. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
that's pretty cool, really man. Cool. Yeah,
I like that layout that they have when they run there.
That's where they do dark from there now, or is it elevation they do from there?
No, they do dark from the.
They do dark from there, and they do elevation on the Dynamite.
Elevation on the Dynamite.
Where they do Dynamite, yeah.
They were doing both at the Dynamite tapings, but it's just too much.
Yeah,
way too much.
Yeah, I am very excited for this mixed tag. I'm seeing a promo for the mixed tag.
Right Sky Blue and Dynamite, get it. I like Sky Blue. She's good. I know Cody had COVID. Not freaking. That was also dope.
What, the interim one?
No, the House of Black. Brody King.
Oh yeah, with Brody King. Yeah.
Johnny Hungy.
Do you think Julia eventually joins the House of Black?
Yeah, I think she turns this week when they first the Varsity Blondes. They just announced it.
I love John Silver. I love John Silver.
I love the Beaver Boys, just in general. They bring out the kazoos. That's such a throwback. It's fucking amazing. Oh man, that's the best.
Get it? Because Christian's there. The kazoos. Yep. You see what they did?
That's a 20-year throwback.
Tremendous.
Time for the main event.
I heard they do this every week.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was new, but apparently they do it every week. Yeah. Silver and Reynolds, I can't believe they started as a jobber tag team.
Right. Yep.
They're so good. Amazingly good. I think Julia joins Malachi
Wednesday?
and Brody this week. Yeah.
You think it's this week?
Well, go back and watch Brody's debut from Dynamite Just Gone.
Yeah, yeah.
She was
I
like, no,
noticed it
that's
too.
enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she was wearing black.
And she has the eye patch now. Like I feel like it's just like you know, she had the black tank top on. She wasn't wearing obviously her regular garb that we usually
Cheerleader
see her in.
outfit. I'm interested in it because I'm interested to see how she goes from bubbly cheerleader type, which she actually is in reality, to this dark, mysterious House of Black character.
Yeah.
And I reckon that would have been a Tommy Yen choice.
I would say so. Yeah. I think something like that when you know you're establishing the House of Black, and I think you kind of give him you know there would be discussion, but like you kind of let him. What is your where do you see this going? Because Brody King is clearly like they're the PWG tag champs, like
tag champs.
They're to get like that's kind of a no-brainer, right?
Yeah. It came a week later than I thought it was going to come, but it came.
Well, here's the thing. I am under the impression that it was supposed to happen. I think they were supposed to cost the Lucha Brothers the tag titles. But when Rey Fénix's arm snapped in half, they audibled. And they were like, all right, we're not doing that because Rey Fénix is dead.
Brody.
We'll wait another week. Because if you remember, earlier in the night, they had come down because Malachi, and then the lights went out during that tag match before Rey got hurt. The lights went out. And I was like, all right, this is happening. They're going to cost them the titles. And then Rey got hurt. And I think they were just like, no, we're not doing that now. We're not going to do it. We can't set it up because Rey's not going to be around.
Yeah. Yeah. But he reckons he's only going to be out for a few weeks. Like, what?
Yeah. So now, I mean, I would like them to get back to it because that's definitely where they were heading was Lucha Brothers versus Brody and
Black Throne.
Yeah, exactly.
House of Black,
and that is true. Like Asher said, he had posted, and the caption said that 2 members were going to debut, and nothing ended up happening. And then we get the one and Brody King the week after.
Makes sense. It really does. Either way, it was still cool. I don't think we needed the Penta versus Matt Hardy match to get there, but
no,
I digress.
I mean, you could have just done a promo.
Yeah, that's what I said. Exactly the same thing.
Why wouldn't you just do a promo with Alex and Penta in the ring talking about the Fénix injury or talking about the loss and whatever?
I get why they did the match because of where they were, wanted to get Matt on the show, blah, blah,
exactly.
blah, yada. But look at the way Dynamite was laid out this week. I didn't like Dynamite this week at all.
I thought it was an episode.
Like you had Wardlow versus Punk, and then you had Hobbs versus Dante, which is pretty much the same sort of match as Wardlow and Punk. And then
the opening segment I liked a lot with the Adam Cole and Britt and Statlander. Like I thought that was good. But it wasn't a bad show. I don't think they have bad shows, but it was just an for me.
Yeah, I didn't need Penta versus Matt.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't need what was the other match? There's another match on the show that I was like, I didn't really need that on the show.
Yeah. Definitely, I felt that way. Definitely during the
Acclaim versus Bear Country. I didn't need that either.
Yeah, no, that was just to get Acclaim some shine because they're fighting Sting.
Yeah, I'm okay with Anna Jay being on my TV at any point, especially when she's in the opposite corner to Boyfie.
I know, huh?
That's odd. Acclaim and Bear Country wasn't really it for me, but I get they did it so that the aftermatch could happen. Claws up,
bro. Dark Order forever.
What was Dark Order forever in fucking Sydney last night? Colt Cabana was dancing with One Direction.
Really?
Yeah, not One Direction. One. Juan direction.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they're a gimmick. One Direction Lucha Libre stable.
That's pretty funny.
PWA. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
And then as he's walking back, because he was in Sydney and he did his podcast live from the show.
Yeah.
Like from the arena before the show. And yeah, he comes out with him. I was fucking in tears. I thought it was hilarious. And then as he's walking to the back, so the match, because it was a 4-way, like number 1 contender type tag match.
Mm-hmm.
As he's walking to the back, he grabs the headset off the announcer. And he's speaking all these random like Mexican Spanish words. Oh, so funny.
Oh, I got a question for you. What did you think about the Kingston Jericho stuff? Because I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging
it.
Yeah,
okay. All right. Yeah, because I know Jericho's been very hit or miss for me since he's for a while. But I'm digging the Kingston Jericho stuff. I think that's good.
I'm here for Kingston Jericho. I think Kingston needs to get that big win. I think that's Kingston's big win.
Yeah, Jericho ain't gonna care about losing it. Yeah.
Nah, Kingston needs. I would assume it's going to happen at Revolution now, since we're halfway through.
Yeah, we're not that far away, right? We're in the middle of January. That's what, end of February ish, or middle of February?
Yeah,
probably a month away, 5 weeks maybe. 5 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, you think the next week or two they're going to start building towards it. Yeah, I think that's where Kingston has to get his big win. Losing to Jungle Boy's so good.
Oh, Jungle Boy's amazing.
Yeah, he lost to Punk,
and then
he's lost to Mox a couple of times, a year or so ago. But yeah, he needs to get that big win. Really does.
And the main event of Dynamite was great, as I expected it to be. But Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia, that was a good match. You didn't like it that much? I thought it was a good one. I liked Garcia a lot.
I didn't like Sammy botching his finisher. That was weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. He was too focused on slapping the leg instead of executing the move.
I saw a tweet earlier today. Daniel Garcia retweeted it, but I have to go find it now because I don't want to botch it. But I thought it was a pretty neat fact.
Garcia's so good. He's so good.
Real good.
He's probably the only one to main event a certain amount of Rampages and Dynamites or something like that.
It was something along those lines. Yes, it was literally something along those lines.
His main evented probably half of the Rampages that there's ever been.
Yeah, so it says, guess who has main evented the most number of nationally televised AEW shows in the last 6 months? And it's Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, him. Yeah, easy.
Yeah. Main evented the most nationally televised AEW shows in the last 6 months. It has been Daniel Garcia. That's crazy. He wasn't even signed half of that time.
No. He wasn't signed when you're wrestling Mox and stuff.
Yeah. He fought Punk, Mox.
Yeah. Silver going face to face with Christian. Yeah, I'd be down for that all day long.
I love John Silver.
Yeah, man. He's so good.
I like Reynolds too. I like them all, but Silver, I love him.
Oh, dope. You'll see what in a minute. Dope. That was cool as shit. Yeah, that was cool. I like that.
I mean, hey, if you want to give me wait a minute.
Caught the DDT.
That was a cool move when he held him up for the suplex and he did the
the DDT, held him up, and dope.
Hey, if you want to throw a Christian Cage versus John Silva one-on-one match on Dynamite this week, I'm cool with that.
Or even Rampage next week, down with that.
Whatever, give it to me.
I was shocked that Christian got pinned in that 10-man the other week.
Yeah, he did take the fall in that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, him and Penta were like beefing.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for Christian to... he's not going to do it while they're the tag champs because that just wouldn't make sense.
He might cost them the titles.
Maybe. I'm still waiting for Christian to just... Yeah, even though it's not going to happen, obviously, but I've always said from the beginning that I wanted Jungle Boy to be the one.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No. for
He's like
obvious
John
reasons.
Cena, man. He's way too over. I love, yeah. We've said it 100 times. I love Silver.
Oh, he's so good. See, I'm in picture now.
Yeah, I'm not. All 4 men in this match are so good.
I agree. It was one of those things where the Jurassic Express winning the tag titles was a huge moment. It was a big moment. Jungle Boy, both of them, but Jungle Boy's first title. But I feel like the Rey Fenix injury, when the actual title victory happened, it was still a big moment, but I feel like it wasn't as big a moment as it should have been because everyone just saw that guy's arm snap in half. You know what I mean?
Well, we thought it was snapped in half.
Exactly. Yes. But it was just like, oh, he's really hurt. That's not good. And then it was like, oh my God, new champ. You know, it was kind of like, oh.
Yeah, you didn't really get, didn't really get time to absorb what was going on, I guess. It was all sort of meshed into sort of one to a degree.
But
it was, pretty crazy. But,
I am all for the Jurassic Express, though, just running through this tag division, just having great matches with all these teams until Santana and Ortiz can take the titles. That's kind of.
I like that Kingston brought that up.
Oh yeah, well, that's why I want to talk about it, because I like the whole dynamic. All right, you and I have been on the train, and we're not alone, but we've been on the train that the Inner Circle should have broken up with the Pinnacle stuff. Should have been a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz clearly have a history together. Everyone knows it. I love how that's how they're building the Jericho stuff, with him being like, why are you still with this guy?
Yeah.
Like, you've done shit. All you've done has been his sidekicks. You haven't done anything.
Yeah.
You should have been tag champions. You're the best tag team in the world.
Yeah.
And you've been sitting here just behind this guy doing whatever the hell he tells you.
Yeah.
I love that dynamic, because eventually, and like on Wednesday, when Santana and Ortiz basically told them to both screw and like walked off angrily, like, that dynamic of them being in the middle of these two, I love it. I love it. I just think it's,
and I think it adds a dynamic too when Kingston and Jericho have their match. Is one of them going to make them choose a side?
Yeah, it's true.
Who's PNP?
Proud and Powerful, bro.
Nah, LAX, bro.
Is that another? I'm not going to call him that. I'm going to call her Allie.
Yep. Always.
Well, while we are here, since we're here, we're in the main event. We only have 5 minutes left. Before we get to the end of this match, I'm going to throw.
Luchasaurus is going fucking troppo.
I'm going to throw this little ticker down the bottom here. And I'm going to remind everyone to go to manscaped.com and type in the code LOVEWRESTLING. I personally, I know I say it every time, but because it's true, I have been a customer of Manscaped for years. Crop Preserver, the lawnmower, they're up to 4.0 now. I started when they were on 2.0. Not NXT 2.0, but
so you started with
You
started with Matt and Jeff Parker.
Yeah, exactly.
I
started on the lawnmower 2.0. They're up to 4.0 now.
Technology
Crop
will
Preserver,
do that shit to you.
ball deodorant, Crop Preserver. They have nose hair trimmers if you need it. All you want. They have foot dusters. They got all sorts of things. They got ball wipes to refresh throughout the day.
You got to get.
If you work hard.
You got to get that funk.
Yes.
Funk smell off your junk, man.
You want things to look good down there, not only for yourself, but your partner will appreciate it too. Go to manscaped.com, love wrestling in the promo code.
What if you don't have a partner?
Well, then do it for yourself. That's what I said. You want to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
You're not the only one that will, if you do have a partner, they'll appreciate it too. You don't want, as me and Pluggo saying, you too, you got some beard. You don't want down there looking like up here. Look at this. You don't want that to happen. So you go to manscaped.com, you type in Love Wrestling. That lets them know that we sent you there. So they'll be like, hey, these Love Wrestling people, they got it going on, man. They got it going on.
Yeah. That's it.
So go there, go to Manscaped. I vouch for the product. It's a great product. I've been a happy customer for years now. Manscaped.com. Love wrestling. 20% off. Do the damn thing.
Oy,
Oh boy. Yep, here it is.
Bueno.
Tower of Doom. We're getting some sort of. Oh no.
It didn't look like it ended well.
Something's doing here. Oh boy. Oh boy. So it's going to be a suplex, German power. Oh, yep, there it is. All right.
Yep. Yep. It was. It definitely happened.
Yeah. So Luchasaurus power bombed.
Silver, who Germaned Jungle Boy, who superplexed Reynolds.
Yep. That's what we got.
It was
there.
a thing.
Yep.
Luchasaurus is underrated too.
Another thing to go to. watermaneuver.net/collections/love-wrestling-ca. We got some merch on there. We have Love Wrestling t-shirts. And we just came out earlier today with some Between Two Beards t-shirts and merch as well. There'll be other. Oh boy, that was a hell of a move. Oh. So go there, buy some merch, support us, do the damn thing. We also want to thank RK Athletics. Oh man. That whole sequence that they do right there
is the best.
Yes. It's so amazing. Good with the kick, the German, and then the cradle pin, like that sequence that they do when they set that up every time, one of the best in the tag team division.
Mm-hmm. They were good on the indies for so long before they got signed. If you go back and find them, Beaver Boys versus Bear Country was one of the biggest indie tag team feuds in Beyond for a while. They had some really good matches.
I have seen a lot on the independent circuit. They were
Bear Country and Bear Country, Silver and Reynolds, who are the Beaver Boys, had some really big things, some really good stuff. Didn't need to see a second Canadian Destroyer on the show. Nor do I need to see it kicked out of.
Oh shit! Evil Uno went flying there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forget I'm ahead of you. So let me get this straight, JPG.
Yeah.
We want you to subscribe to our Twitch.
Yep.
Twitch.tv/Love Wrestling.
100%.
We want you to go to manscaped.com. Use promo code Love Wrestling.
20% off.
To keep your junk fresh and smelling good.
Yep.
And we want you to go to watermaneuver/collections/Love Wrestling and buy some sweet merch.
Yep.
We're not asking for much.
No, that's not a lot.
No, just all your money. That's what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your love and affection.
Yeah. Yeah. Love and affection in the form of your bank account getting slightly less.
Yeah.
Money in it. You know, that's all.
We're putting the emphasis on love. Love wrestling. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. That was a damn good match. Probably didn't talk about it as much as we should have.
Yeah.
That was a good match. I love the snake skin on the back of the tag titles. It looks so good.
There you go. And if you subscribe, you get the emotes, and we all a lot of us just got new emotes, and we're all getting some new ones. And they're awesome looking. They're awesome looking.
Yeah, the franchise sucks. He doesn't have any. So
you'll get one. We're all getting. We'll see. But hey, that was a real good episode of Rampage. That was the opening match with Cole. And Beretta was awesome. This tag match was awesome. The 6-man tag, 6-woman tag, was fun in the middle. Yeah. It was a solid episode. Ashford said that Zach killed it, and she shows off some of hers. Her new emotes. Yeah, he really did a great job. But like I was saying before we got to the climax of that match, one of our other sponsor, RK Athletics, who you've seen on the bottom here for all of our shows, you can follow them on all social medias at RK Athletics 1. They do virtual training, personal training. If you need to get in shape, it is the new year. It's a lot of resolutions and things of that nature. If you're looking to get right and get in shape this year, RK Athletics will lead the way. It's a great group of people. They'll kind of hit you with everything that you need. You can follow them on all social media at RK Athletics 1. All right, Matt, franchise, it was good to be doing the damn thing again. I know I've said the damn thing like 3 or 4 times recently, but I don't care. So I'm rolling with it.
That's probably because I messaged you the other day and I said, "We doing the damn thing?"
We doing the damn
And you
thing? Yeah,
said,
probably.
Yeah.
But
So we did the
next
damn
week,
thing.
we did the damn thing. It was a little different. We did the watch along because we it's been a while, and we definitely wanted to do something this weekend. And because of certain things tomorrow, I can't do the show normally. So we at least wanted to get out there and do something.
That's because you're doing a ridiculous round trip to watch a team that may or may not win.
Yeah. Hopefully they win. Hopefully they know what I'm sacrificing tomorrow.
Go Pats,
they pull it through.
Go Pats,
Pull it through.
Go Pats, go.
Yeah, don't say that too loud. A lot of people don't like the Patriots still. But anyway,
I'm not an NFL fan. I don't care. If they win, I'm happy for you. If they lose, I'm sad for you.
It's true.
Who does Pluggo
go for? On that note, next Saturday.
Who does Pluggo go for?
In the NFL, I believe he's a Cleveland Browns fan. So that he's a poor bastard. They're not.
Are they shit?
No, they were good last year. They made a run. But this year was very dysfunctional. Their quarterback was hurt, so they had a rough year. They're a talented team though. They have a lot of talent. They've always been bad. They got a shit owner. It's just the way it goes.
Shame. Fuck that guy.
But starting next week, you should start to see us regularly again. Weekend Elite Report. We're aiming for Saturday afternoons. 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it'll be some time on the weekend. Sometimes we got to maneuver things around with the time zones and how things work out.
Yeah, I'm a father and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, he's got the kiddos. My job can be demanding. My shoot job can be demanding from time to time. I got to go on the fly sometimes. It's just the way it is. But we're going to be aiming for every Saturday, Weekend Elite Report, talking about Rampage, Dynamite, all things AEW. Matt, franchise, where can the people find you on your social medias? Plug your shit, my friend.
There. As always, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 underscores on the Twitter machine. That's the best place to find out what time we're going to be on and all that sort of fun stuff. You and I, not doing much of anything else because my house finally sold, so I'm going to start packing it soon. Yeah, the first quarter of this year is just me moving, not really the 2022 setup everyone was hoping for me or me for myself, but life gets in the way and you got to do what you got to do. So I'm in a good spot mentally, which is always good.
Yes.
I'm healthy. I'm working full-time still. My son is healthy and I'm amicable with my son's mother as an ex.
There you go.
Happy days.
Yeah. Can't ask for more than that. You can see where you can follow me right down here, Joseph_Pullen Jr. You can check us out next week. We'll be back for another episode of Weekend Elite Report. You can also check me out on Thursday nights right here on Love Wrestling at 8:30 p.m. for Between Two Beards. I do that with Pluggo.
Who do you host that show with? Who?
I host that with Pluggo, my boy Pluggo.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And then you can also check me.
We love Pluggo.
On Love Wrestling's own Josh Robinson over on his channel. On Thursday mornings, it's released our time. It's technically, I think, Thursday night for you guys, I think. But Thursday morning for the States where we are, the J&J Power Hour. I do that as well. So that's where you can find me. But yeah, next Saturday, you'll see us talking about some AEW. We'll be talking about a mixed tag match and all sorts of good stuff. But until then, for the franchise, I am JPJ. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.